ahead and we're going to continue this ovilus session. We were both just kind of feeling the same thing, like maybe Lens? Is it because we're using cameras? You talking about camera lenses? So we're going to run this, like I said, we're going to run this a little bit longer because we both feel that maybe we should have kept it going. So that's what we're going to do. And we just got the response of lens on the ovilus. So I don't quite understand that one.
So we've gotten the name Alice and we've gotten the name Rhonda. Can you tell me if either of you are Hispanic?
You know what I think we should do?
Doctor.
Doctor. Do you need a doctor? Are you hurt? If you're hurt and you need our help, can you tell us? Or make one of these devices go off? Tell us where to go? So I was thinking is maybe we should...
Such.
Every time I go to say that. Such what? It's almost like it's... What do you mean? Like...
Opening.
Opening. What's opening?
Grass.
Grass. I just got chills again. My legs are cold. Grass.
Land.
We got land again. Are we on? Whose land are we on? That's the second time we've gotten land. Are we on your land? We need to know who you are. What do you mean by opening? What's opening? Go ahead and open something for us.
Is that your way of telling us to leave?
Let's try this again. I'm thinking we should walk into, go into there.
Okay.
Try it in there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to, we're going to leave this REM pod here because we already have one in there. We're going to go ahead and take the ovilus and the paralite, and we're going to walk into this room across from us where we got the response earlier on the ovilus that it sent across, where we've been seeing, I've been seeing, I don't know if you've seen them, but I've seen shadows in there. And I think there might be someone in there, and maybe they want us to come in there, so we're going to go ahead and head that way right now.
Part.
It
Part?
said part, right? Was that right when that was going off? The ovilus said part. Like we're parting, because we're like parting from the area? We're moving? Do you not want us to move?
Only.
Only. Only what?
Only one of us?
You only want one of us to go in there? If you only want one of us to go in there, go ahead and make that flash. You know our names. I'm Kevin. This is Tony. If you only want one of us going in there, say the name of the person you want going, which one of us you want going in. That's funny. It said, because part only, so like not a whole, like it would only want part, like part of the group to go in, yeah. You only want one of us in there? I'll tell you what. We're gonna send Tony in first to come talk to you. So I'm gonna hand you. Wait. Was that yes? You want Tony coming in? Did it spiked on here? I thought it was about to say something. Okay.
Oh, that's because I hit it with my phone. That top piece.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're sending Tony in. Go ahead and take that. I'm actually gonna go sit in here. I'm gonna go watch on the DVR and see what happens.
Okay.
All right, guys. So Tony's in the back room right now with the ovilus 5 and the paralite. We're sending him in there for a few minutes because it almost seems like whoever's in there only wants to talk to maybe one of us. So I'm actually sitting here. I'm watching him on the DVR in there right now while he's running the ovilus, and we're gonna see what happens.
Alright, I'm in here. Can you tell me who I'm talking to now? Would you still like to talk?
Mammy. Seat.
What is that?
Mammy? Like grandmother?
You say seat after that?
Yeah.
Then the seat.
Are you sitting in here with us? If you are, can you make this or this go off for me so I know that you're in here with us?
Flat. Thoroughfare.
Thurifer? I don't know what that means. Can you use another word? I don't know what that word means.
I saw something moving up in that back corner.
Where, to my left?
Yeah, there's something in the corner. That corner where something I think is hiding in, there's something moving up there.
Come get a little closer right here, Taco, in this doorway.
It's your shadow.
My shadow?
Yeah, it's your shadow.
Oh, from that?
Yeah.
Happened. Purified. Speak.
What happened?
Nerve. Rate.
You're trying to speak to us? Are you nervous to speak to us? We're just here to talk. Find out who's here. We don't mean anybody any harm. You can feel free to talk to us. Are you still here with us? Do you think you can make this change colors now? I can put it a little further away from me. Alright, it's just us now. Everybody else is gone. They're in the other room. Do you want to talk? Alright, I'm gonna head out now. So.
Wars. Blog. Devil.
Yo.
What?
All right.
Yank.
We are getting some.
Report.
I just saw a light. It just went right there. I literally just saw like a speck of light. It went like this. Like I saw it with my own eyes. I don't know.
Maybe you need to be in there.
Coffin.
All right, guys. So we're getting some very little darker responses all of a sudden from the ovilus. What do we got? It started with like
Poltergeist.
poltergeist,
Devil. Coffin. Ham.
It's getting a little darker. It is because Tony
Measure.
measured.
12.
All of a sudden, it's going off like crazy.
It's getting pretty close to 3 o'clock in the morning.
I don't know, that poltergeist one, that gave me chills when I heard that. I was like,
when-
whoa,
when
dude.
she said devil, she said devil.
Yeah.
Which was weird.
V.
Just the letter V.
Just the letter V.
Lasting.
Lasting. What's lasting? Like, you've lasted in this house for a long time?
Everlasting?
Are you in the back portion? Are you in this portion of the house? Is that why all of a sudden you're starting to talk more? Now we're over here. You want us to go in one of these rooms? Okay, so one thing we really haven't talked about really at all tonight is because we've been spending most of the time in the original part of the house.
Evil.
Evil. See, now we got evil. Like I said, ever since we came in here with this, we've been getting a lot of darker responses. So now,
Lasting evil.
lasting evil. Yep, what that say?
Period.
Spot. Period.
Spot. Period. Did we spot you? Were you the light I saw in here?
Mostly.
Mostly. All right, guys. So real quick, so we've been in the original part of the house. We really haven't been to this side of the house. We haven't done anything over here. So what we have over here, this is the stock room, and where the owner says that they put stuff up on the shelves, and they'll come in and stuff has been thrown off the shelves. So, and what's funny is when we came back here, he brought the ovilus back here. One of the very first responses we got was poltergeist. Now, if you ask me, things being thrown off a shelf, I mean, that's poltergeist, things being thrown. So, and then I saw this light that came through. I was standing over there and I saw this light that came through here. So I'm wondering if it's because we're getting closer to this part of the house. All of a sudden the ovilus has been going off. Maybe we should do something over here. So I think we're gonna run the ovilus over here. Let's start in the stock room.
Crescent.
Crescent. So we're gonna go ahead and take it in the stock room, and we're gonna see.
Halo.
We just got
Halo
Halo
again.
again.
More presences than we thought.
I think so. Let's try bringing it in here. Let's see what it says. All right, guys. So we are now in the stock room, where the owner says things get thrown off the shelves. If you can see, we've got all the shelves behind us. There's some right here. So we're gonna. You know what's funny? So Halo. Thinking of that.
There's a bunch of angels.
So look,
in
guys.
here.
Hey, look where they're from.
Medicine.
Mexico.
Coat.
So we've been getting Halo. We've gotten it a couple times now. We come in here, and now there's a bunch of little angel figures. Did you hear bells?
Yeah.
I literally just heard bells. I thought it was because.
Oh,
Okay.
there's
Okay.
the bell.
Found it. All right. Found the bells, guys. There.
Cement. Medicine. Coat.
What are you trying to tell us? Are you trying to show us something in here?
Doctor. Medicine. Coat. Like a doctor's coat. Were you a doctor? Were you a doctor for somebody here?
Yeah. What are you trying to tell us? You like to throw things off the shelves in here. Can you go ahead and knock something off the shelf? Maybe you're trying to show us something.
That wasn't that. That was me.
Southern.
Southern. Seems like it's slowed down since we came in here.
Maybe it's this room.
It could be. Maybe it is that room.
Southern.
What do you mean by Southern? Is it something in here you want to show us that has something to do with being Southern? Can you show it to us? Can you knock it down? Make a noise? Knock on
Across.
across. Across? Like again, we're across from another room?
So
Alright,
you
so
want us
we're
to come.
Tie. Safe. Rent.
The obvious just said tie, safe, and rent as we were walking back into this room.
Cause what? What are we causing? Harm to somebody here? Did somebody cause harm to you here?
Year.
Year? What's that?
Did you hear something right before you
I
left?
did. That's why I looked in there. I thought I heard something moving.
Here. Can you tell us what year it is?
What year is it?
Can you tell us what year you lived here or were here?
We got more angels in here too.
I'm not getting any.
What about this room? Is it this room?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's popping right now.
Is it this room you want us to come into?
Good.
Walk.
Walk.
Walk. You want me to walk out the door? I was walking towards the door. We were walking towards the door. You want us to keep walking down towards the door? You want us to go outside?
Dives.
Dives.
Dives. I don't quite understand that one. Can you be a little more clear?
Faster. Smooth.
Faster. You want us to go? You want us to come outside faster? We don't understand what you mean. You want us to go outside?
It's like the more I come this way, it's like literally walking us out the door.
We'll go out that door. You just need to tell us. You want us to go out this door? Is there something outside you want to show us? Seems like it's calmed down. Okay, we're going to move away from the door.
Mistress.
Miss-
Magic.
Mistress and magic.
What kind of magic?
What kind of magic are you talking about? You need to tell us where to go. There's something in here you're trying to show?
Help.
Help. Are you in here? As soon as I said I was about to go through this door, I said help. Are you stuck in here? Okay, so this is the cooler where they keep the flowers.
This was actually built by the people who own the place now.
Right. So yeah, this was a newer. This is a newer addition to the place. It was almost like as soon as I grabbed the door, though, it said help. So I don't know. They're trying to get. Okay, I'm gonna come in here. Are you in here? Do you need help? So.
Students. Cross.
Students. Crops.
Crops? Is that what are you referring to the flowers as crops? Are we students? Like, are you trying to teach us something about the crops in here? Do we need to go somewhere else? You said you needed help. Okay, I'll walk out. very weird.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you're all set.
And Thurifer.
Thurifer. That's the
Thurifer
second time
again.
she said Thurifer. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what thurifer means either. I've actually never heard that word.
Uh-uh.
Well, what did it say before that?
Band.
Okay, so we're actually out back behind the Pete Spence House now. It almost seems like the obvious is kind of leading us out here, so we're going to see. We're going to continue going with it and see what we come up with. Gasp? Did we just find you? The obvious just said gasp. Almost like, did we find you?
So, I was telling Kevin that about 14 years ago, when this house, before it was the place it is now, there was an old rundown, maybe barn or something where they kept their cattle or something that ran the whole length of the property, and they tore it down. I don't know what kind of things they used it for, but it just kind of sat there and rotted. And now that we're out here, and God, this just said gasp, I feel like maybe there was some things going on out there.
It's almost like when we turn this corner and say gasp, almost like we found it or we caught something. Like whatever it's been leading us to, we found it. It's something that was like gasp would be my face. Either it's surprised, like to see us, or it's like, oh, we found it. You know what's funny? Remember how the audience said crops a little while ago?
Yeah.
Look what we're surrounded by, a bunch of plants. Like a field of plants. I wonder if this is what they were talking about when it came to crops.
So that building went from about almost to the house to where you see that concrete there. And it was, that was pretty big. Could have done a lot of things with it.
Okay, did we find world? Where do we go now? Okay, I guess we start heading back towards the house, see what it says now. 'Cause now it's kind of quiet. You want us to go back in the house? Okay, we're back in the house. gonna try going back into the original part of the house right now, see if we can continue getting responses, because obviously has gone pretty quiet since we were in that far end of the yard over there. We'll see if anything else comes up.
Are you leading us back into the room?
Okay, if you're leading us back in here, you got us.
Living.
Living?
Living.
What do you mean by that? We're living. I don't know what they mean by that. What do you mean by living? Can you tell us what you mean by living?
Broken.
Say broken.
Broken. What's broken?
What's been broken? What's broken?
Steamy.
Steamy.
Steamy. I don't know about that one.
I don't know what that either.
What do you mean by steamy? What do you mean by steamy?
It's literally when you ask it a question, it bumps, like it's trying to say it, but it's not saying it loud enough.
You got us kind of confused with that last one. I don't know what you mean by steamy.
It's going away again.
Yeah. Did we find what you wanted us to find and that's it? You're done talking?
There's multiple people in this place.
I believe there is. Because, dude, the
Absolutely.
demeanor of everything has changed in every part of the house.
Mhm.
How many of you are in here?
Maybe that's what the 40 meant.
40. Yeah, no kidding. It said 40 earlier.
Or the 12.
It did. It said 12 earlier. Okay, how many of you are in here? Can you give us a number? Yeah, I think you're right. There's definitely multiples in here.
Mm-hmm.
We're not just dealing with one. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Pete Spence is even here.
I don't think so.
I don't think
either.
that's what we're
No.
dealing with. We haven't gotten anything that even relates to him.
Mm-mm. Or the people who used to own the house.
Yeah. Like we may even be dealing with. No, I don't know about that. I'd say maybe dealing with people that before the house was even here. But no.
Well, I mean, maybe that could be where the crop thing came from.
True. This could have been. Yeah. This could have been like a field. Yeah, crops. And could have land. This could have been like where someone was growing crops at one time. Maybe it was part of someone's. Could have been Indian land for all we know, way back before.
Which would significant for makes sense for poltergeist.
Yeah. If any of this is sounding correct to you, can you please let us know? We're trying to figure this out. We understand there's something you want to tell us, and we're trying to figure it out. We really want to know. We're not here messing around. We really want to know what you're trying to tell us.
Eighty.
80? There's 80 of you here?
I'd like to think if there were 80 spirits in this house, there would be shit flying everywhere. I don't think there's 80 spirits in this house. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I think if a house had that many spirits, it'd be way more active.
Wish. What do you wish?
Wish.
You wish there was 80 of you here?
I wish that you would show yourself to us. If you're asking me to make a wish, I wish for you to show yourself to us. That's my wish. Can you make that happen?
Oh, so that just hits Kevin in the face.
Yeah. Hey, if you want to throw that at me, go for it.
Yell.
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 Was that you earlier that we heard? From the other room?
Oh, yeah, earlier. When we thought it was the little girl.
I just heard it.
Did you?
I swear to God, I just heard it over there.
No shit.
That same little girl noise. Ooh, ooh. I don't like
Did you just yell behind Taco?
You trying to get us to come back?
Grace.
Grace. Now, do they mean that like as a name? Do you mean Grace as a name? Or are you talking more in like a biblical sense? Because like we've been getting a lot of
Halo.
Halo.
Grace.
Is Grace your name? If Grace is your name, can you make this light flash right here on the table? This device, can you go ahead and make
Ravine.
ravine?
There's no ravines near here.
Yeah, we're not near any ravines. If your name is Grace, can you flash this light right here in front of me?
Oh man. Oh my heart. So I had a reflection on my glasses. And as I turned my head, it hit the window and I thought somebody was moving outside the window.
Oh, my heart.
Okay, so I'm going to go with saying her name's not Grace, because we didn't get any flash out of that. So you heard, right when it said yell, you heard...
I swear it sounded like a little girl back there, dude. I'm fucking freaking out right now still.
Are you trying to get us to go to the back of the house? Back in the other room?
Dude,
Ida. Lagoon.
it's like right on you.
Why do you want me? Lagoon. There's no lagoons around here either.
Oh, I gotta hit red.
Okay. There's something you want to tell me personally? I don't know.
Oh, here you go.
Okay.
Adam. Roger.
Adam and Roger. Not Adam like the name, like Adam.
Okay.
Like a...
ATOM.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then we just got Roger. Roger meaning, is that a name, or Roger like there's something you want to tell me? I'm almost thinking like Roger that. You know? Because God, I don't know
Right,
what we're
it could,
dealing
that,
with in here.
affirmative, Roger.
Come on, you gotta, okay, you're talking to me now. I'm holding this device. What do you want to tell me? Come on, what do you want to tell me?
Touch.
Touch. Yo, I just got fucking chills up my back again.
Did
Did you just? Are you behind me? Did you just touch me? If you're behind me and that was you that just touched me, can you make this light flash in front of me? I don't want to move.
Leg.
Leg, dude. My fucking leg is cold. Are you touching my leg? And I got my leg sticking out too. Can you make this light go off in front of me? Can you make that lantern flash? You behind me? It's cold on my back still. I want to turn around, but like I don't. Anything else? I don't feel cold anymore. Okay, I'm gonna move from this spot. What about over here? My back was getting cold over here earlier too. Anything you want to say? Okay, we're gonna end this session. We need to move on. I want to thank everybody who came through. We're gonna move on and try something else with you guys here. Thank you for talking with us. I'm gonna turn this off now. That was, yeah, I don't know exactly what to make of that last part. Because like it felt like something was behind me. It felt like something was touching me, like on my back. It got really cold, and then it said touch and leg. And I actually had my leg sticking out like this when it said that, and it got cold, like right as it said.